Hey everybody, my name is Dean Mayfield. This is my first YouTube video. Well, it's not really my first, but it's the first one that I'm actually going to stick with. I made this channel because I don't feel like I've been doing enough. I feel like I have a lot to say, but I just don't. I don't have enough people to talk to. I only talk to my girlfriend, and I feel like I'm blowing up her ears every time I talk. And I'm really opinionated, so every time we talk, like, it's just like me shouting opinions at her, and I don't want to just keep on doing that. I feel like that's bad. So yeah. Also, another reason I made this this YouTube channel was because I want to be the first video blogger for Film School Rejects. If you haven't heard of Film School Rejects, it's definitely like the best website for movies and TV shows and anything that has to do with media. They are awesome. Like, they are the best thing going on, like, the internet right now. So you should definitely check them out. I want to be a reject. I feel like I'm a rebel without a cause right now, and I need a cause. So rejects be my cause. I guess I'll just start off with my first review. Last weekend I saw Captain America, and recently I've just been hearing in the news, on TV, like the trailers, like you really can't count on the trailers because the trailers are like made by the people who make the movie, but trailers that Captain America is like the best movie ever. It's like the best movie since Inception or something. I don't know what's going on, because that movie was not that great. Like, it really wasn't. Because I don't like to start off with things that are like bad, I'm going to talk about the things that I liked about the movie. The first thing I really liked about the movie was the fact that they had the small, scrawny Chris Evans. Like, I thought that was clever and cool. He looked kind of Smeagol-ish, like a cool-looking version of Smeagol, but also still skinny and small, that got beat up a lot. I like Chris Evans as an actor. He's an attractive guy. I didn't originally like the fact that they used him as Captain America, because he was the Human Torch, and I don't understand why they had to move him from one like Marvel character to another. There's other actors out there in the world, but he pulled off the role. He definitely portrayed like Captain America as I saw that he needed to be portrayed for this movie. I liked the marketing. Like, every time I turned on the TV, there was a trailer for Captain America, and it wasn't always the same trailer. I hate when they play the same trailer over and over and over and over and over again. Like, the day right before the movie, they always play the same trailer. Not like that with Captain America. It was like a different trailer like every 2 hours, but it was good. It was good. It kept me like really interested in the movie. It didn't look like it was gonna be a bad movie. Like, I'm not saying this movie is bad. It's just like it wasn't as good as the trailers made it out to be. The CGI in the movie was great. Like, I thought they did a really good job. I feel like we've come a long way since what was that movie with Will Smith? The one with the crazy CGI that just looked, I Am Legend. That movie sucked because of the CGI. Like, I feel like if they used real people and they used real animals, like, things would have been so much better. Ask anybody. The CGI in that movie blew, but we've come a long way since then, and the CGI is great. Also, another thing that I really, really liked was the fact that they put a lot of black people in this movie. I don't know if the original comic had a lot of black people. I'm pretty sure it didn't, but they just like sprinkled a lot of blackness, like they sprinkled it like pepper all over the place, and it was great. Like, at the end, there was a little black boy playing around with all the little white kids, and one of the white kids was like Captain America, and the black kid was like one of the lackeys. It was cool. I liked that. Things I didn't like, which were a few. I did not like how it was shot. It was just really cartoony. I felt like Captain America, he's already like a cartoony character, because like, I don't think patriotism is dead, but the way he portrays it is just weird. Is not something that is something that's still alive like that today. Like, nobody really is like, yeah, let's go into the army. Army is like gung-ho, woo! Like, the army is the best thing of all time. I don't think anybody's really like that anymore. So I don't know. I felt like the cartoony, like, the cartoony shooting of the movie just took away from it. If it was grittier, I felt like it would have just been like a better filled out movie. The Red Skull, like, his mask looks so stupid. His mask looked really stupid. Like, I felt like if you're gonna show somebody who's gotten burnt from the inside out to the point where his face has to come off, like, his face is still attached, but it just has to come off because, like, the skin underneath, like, the meat and everything is just, like, burnt. Why not make it like that? I feel like that would have been, like, a really, really, really cool thing to show. Like, they already did well with the CGI and the scrawny, like, Chris Evans. Why not do some more CGI on the face? That would have been great. Like, I felt like they could have done it like Two-Face in Batman, but I didn't even like the Two-Face that much because his face was like too flat. Like, if you just fold it out a little bit more, it might have looked more realistic. But I felt like they would have gotten that if they had just done the CGI, but they didn't. They just pasted on like some red paint onto his face, and I felt like that was just like, it was really corny. The love interest, like, I understand Captain America needs a love interest. I understand that most of these action heroes need a love interest. But the way they put her in there was just really weird. They didn't really build on their relationship. They go from her, like, just yelling at the new recruits to him carrying her picture around and his little pocket watch or pocket compass or whatever it was. Like, I don't know. They don't show that how he got her picture. Like, it's not like she gave it to him. So I'm just thinking that was kind of creepy. Like, even for back then, like, even I feel like that was creepy. Like, I don't see how that was just like okay. Yeah, the love, it was just weird. The movie in general just seemed like it was just a bit choppy. Like, you were just getting like a bunch of good like shots, and then they were trying to like if you took a whole bunch of pictures and then you narrated it, that's what it seemed like to me. Like, really good pictures, and then just like I don't know, like something on PBS, you know, like when they have those pictures and then they have the guy behind it narrating like, oh, little Jimmy did this and he walked across the forest. I felt like that's exactly what this movie was. It was just a whole bunch of awesome shots with a little bit of explanation. Like, that was it. And what backs me up on that is like the full montage scene. Like, there was like an entire montage scene. It goes from Captain America saying, oh, I have some ideas for the suit, to him busting through walls and shooting at people and throwing the shield. They never really explain how, like, he's like able to throw the shield and it just comes back to him. They said that it was vibranium, but I don't know, does vibranium always come back to its owner? Like, they never explained that, so it was just like weird. If you didn't know that Captain America threw a shield and it came back to him, how would you know that? I guess you would just think this guy's like extra talented because he can throw a shield and it becomes a boomerang out of nowhere. But another thing, the action. Like, I like some of the action, the CGI and the action was good, but then the choreography, like the punches and stuff like that, it was really cheesy. It was really like not good. The first like full out action scene where he goes and like saves all the people from the Red Skull, like the Asian guy like punches a guy, but you can see that he doesn't make contact with his face. It looks like something from Batman back in the day, like the Adam West Batman, where it's like kapow and you see like a big explosion of like cartoony letters and it's like kapow. Like, that's what I expected to happen, but it didn't. It's just like the guy missed his face, but then the guy still fell on the ground. The choreography was just, it wasn't that great. Bucky dying, that's another thing. Bucky dying, they go, like, Bucky dies, and it's just, that's just it. Like, they have one scene where Captain America is like trying to drink himself into a stupor, but he can't because he still has, he's got all the Vita rays or whatever is going on with him. even now, in the new cartoons and stuff, Captain America does not just like let that one go. Like Bucky dying was just like detrimental to Captain America. Like it's not some. I felt like they should have played up on that a little bit more. I felt like they just allowed Bucky to die and it didn't really affect Captain America. That's about it. So basically this movie was pretty mediocre. It had some good moments, but it had a lot of cheesy moments, especially the ending. Like the ending was cheesy. I don't know, like how Captain America like has to kill himself. Well, not even kill himself, like go into a deep slumber because he's underneath the ice for a long time, like, and he's talking to his love interest on the radio, and it's like, yeah, save the last dance for me. Like, come on. It's really cheesy. I felt like it's been done before. They could have done something else. Like, Captain America is a cheesy, lame sort of comic book character, but I feel like he could have done more. He could have done more. For Captain America, this is a good movie. But as a movie in general, like an action movie, I feel like it's just a mediocre one. It's a lot of cheese. Don't like cheese that much. I like cheese, but it doesn't like me much. I'm kind of lactose intolerant, so when I'm sitting in a movie and I'm seeing like a whole bunch of cheese thrown at my face, it doesn't sit well in my stomach. Yeah, that's about it. So check me out on Twitter. I'll be posting about different movies that I see like every week. I'm trying to, until I get like a decent amount of people following me, just posting every day and seeing where I go from there. So until then, yeah, have a good night.